Hello everyone. It has been a really long time since I've posted a video. I think I've just been kind of in a monk mode since the beginning of the year, just detaching myself a bit from social media. Though I found myself taking, YouTube a bit, and so I had to detox from that, and so now I've been just kind of working on building a business, teaching online, my own thing. So I've been really kind of knee deep in learning how to do all the technical stuff around that. And so that's been going pretty well. It's had its ups and downs, but I've been really pleased with what has been happening. And then in just kind of my little tiny hovel here in Portugal, just kind of looking through the window of the kind of virtual matrix, the unnatural matrix, except that's what's stuff going on. And it boggles the mind, where we're heading sometimes on one level. And then once you just pull yourself out of that and you get back here in nature and you kind of detach from all that stuff and you realize things are normal, as normal as they can be in some ways. And but then you kind of hook yourself back into it again, and then you realize there's just a madness that's happening at the same time. It's really quite interesting to feel both things true at the same time. Just the beauty and the serenity and the tranquility on one end, people helping people, connecting, supporting, and then you've just got kind of the flip side, and you've just got lots of what feels like disconnection and separation and dystopic things going on. It's just sort of hard to reconcile both at the same time. But it is what it is, and it's how we relate to everything, and not to get so wrapped up in one thing or the other, because it's easy to kind of bypass one for the other. We can bypass the goodness and then bypass what's also true, what's happening in the shadow, and so it's kind of like really lying in the tension of being in the space in between, just being in the goodness of being out here in nature, and then also just being aware that there's a lot of other stuff going on another dimensional plane, and just having to do our best to kind of grok both at the same time. So I'm just finding it really important to get out and ground myself into nature and get in some good meditation and quiet time and journaling, and just getting into those just basic human things. But yeah, I also feel drawn to feel what's going on in the world, and to have a lot of compassion and grief, anger, frustration, curiosity, confusion, have it all, and just see what my part in all of this is. What each of us has a little piece of the puzzle, and it's just trying to lean into that and to see where it is that we're kind of what part of that puzzle we're meant to hold, and what kind of service we can provide in any given moment, to ourselves, to others, to the divine. So it's just this daily thing that goes on, at least for me right now. And I get so focused sometimes in my technical stuff around, pulling this, business idea together for myself, that I can lose track of all of this. And so it's really important for me just to break away, just to cut the cord and get out. And I feel very fortunate to be, in this environment that you can see behind me. You can hear it. So I'm so very blessed and lucky to be here, and I'm just wanting to take advantage of it as much as possible before it gets too freaking hot here to be able to even be out here at this time. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and it gets hot soon, and it's almost unbearable to even be out in that at this time. So this is perfect today in the shade, and so I'm just soaking all this in before the heat wave comes. So anywho, I just wanted to repost again just to check in, see how everyone else is doing out in the world today, seeing how you're all managing. So, and to share this beautiful energy out here. So I'll send another little pic of the whole river at the end of this. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Nothing much else to say. Just to unplug and replug, I guess, is the theme for today. All right, I'll be checking in again at another time whenever it feels so inspired to do so. Anyway, please let me know how things are going for you in the comments below, and I'll love to respond. All right, take care and God bless.